What is up, guys? It is A.K.A. Landolphin here, and today we're going to do some storytelling with Gaming with Jerry. That's not nice. But anyways, today the story is going to be about Dorney Park and what goes on with 13-year-old Dorney Park. So anyways, we're going to start the story. Now, start this out, I'm just going to have to say that for the protection of this idiot, we're just gonna call this guy Randy. So, Randy, cool kid. Not the smartest kid, no street smarts whatsoever, but he was pretty smart. Now, me and Randy, we got some freaking golden passes to Dorney Park. If you don't know what Dorney Park is, it is a place with roller coasters and an amusement park.
Amusement park.
Yeah. Thank you, Jerry. But anyways. We would go to there maybe every weekend, something like that. Just to have fun. We would go on all the rides, see how many we could do, blah 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 blah. People at amusement parks would do. Anyways, but he had this weird thing where he was as horny as a fucking badger and would go after whatever he would see. And I swear to God, every time we would go there, he would find some girl, no matter what the freaking age. I'm not talking about pedophilic age, I'm talking older, but whatever he could get his hands on, he would try and get their number. And I would just have to sit in the back and watch it happen. Now I got a few examples to speak of in no. But I got a few examples. Okay, where do I want to start? Okay, first one being, now, okay, where do I want to go here? Okay. So that's one girl. We're on no, actually two. We're on this roller coaster. It's a 3-seater. So he has the great idea that he's gonna leave me with freaking Randy 2.0. This guy looks like a pedophile. Has a freaking pedophile stash. Weirdest guy. And I'm sitting. Yeah, pedo stash. And I'm sitting in the back with him, and he has this great idea. Oh, I'm gonna go sit with these two girls. I'm gonna try and get in the middle. And he does. No, he does. He works out and he gets in the middle. They end up not even caring. I'm sitting behind him, so I see what's going on. And he sits there, and as soon as they get strapped in, he looks to the left one, smiles. Looks to the one on his right, smiles. And then just puts his hands on their legs and proceeds to grip them with force. And he just keeps smiling at them. And when the roller coaster is going, it's I'm not saying that this roller coaster was really intense and all, but it had some parts where you did loops and stuff like that where you'd actually get flailed around. And he's the kind of person that screams on roller coasters just because he thinks it's so amazing and he gets orgasmed off of it, you know? So he's sitting there, and he's screaming, and these girls think it's the end of the world. They think this guy is gonna come off this roller coaster and kill both of them and put them in his van, because he just looks like a creepy person. And let alone that, he has his hands on their thighs, and okay, so it was one where you get strapped in on the in the waist, not over the chest. So he's sitting there, and he decides to have this funniest, greatest MLG moments of all, hashtag Dorney Park troll, and he pulls up his shirt as soon as they take the picture on that little on when the picture comes up, and he puts his freaking shirt over his head and starts screaming as loud as he can with this gang signs. And I'm thinking, what the fuck are you doing? What the hell? And the whole time, these girls are just looking at him. Just looking at him what is this guy? What is he doing with his life? And I'm sitting in the back crying because I'm laughing so hard. Because he's just ruined these two person's life. Oh, Minecraft. But, they get off. And he comes over to me and starts smiling and laughing. And I'm that wasn't something very funny. Even though I did laugh at it, yes. And he just starts laughing. And these girls are giving me the weirdest look. are you seriously friends with this kid? You need to stop with your life. And I felt so bad for him because, oh my god, it was the worst thing ever. Okay, another one going in. This is another one where he's just, okay, this is an older one. This was the one that kind of freaked me out, that she actually gave him her number. Now, we're just like trying to figure out what roller coaster we want to go on next. And like stuff like that. We're just going on, just walking around. We didn't know what we were to do. If we wanted to get food, if we wanted to get other things, just like going to ride or whatever. We're walking down, and he sees this girl. She's probably, I swear to God, she was in her 20s. Like, at least 21. And she's on her phone, walking by herself. Probably going up with one of her friends. And she's on the phone. And he walks up to her like, hey, can I have your number? And she's like, hey, come on, be quiet, I'm on the phone. And she's like, no, come on, just please, give me your number, it'll be quick. And she's like, no, go away. And we follow her for like 5 minutes. And he's just trying to get this girl's number that's probably twice his age. And he's like, come on, please, come on, it'll be real quick. And okay, so he gets the number. And we walk away from her, and he's chuckling, he's like, I got her number. And I'm like, dude, she's like half your age. What the fuck are you doing? So we're gonna keep going, and we're like in the line for this roller coaster, just waiting, doing nothing. And he's like, dude, check this out. And he gets out his freaking phone, and he starts texting her. And he's like, yeah, I think you're cute. And she's like, who's this? He's like, that guy you just gave your number to. And he's like, wait, I actually gave you that? And he's like, yeah, dude, that was really cool. He's like, I think you're really hot. And like, his voice is really cracky. So it was like, when he does it, it's the greatest thing ever. It's like, I think you're really hot. And he's like, I don't even know how to explain it. Because he's like texting her nonstop for like the next 10 minutes in line. Just like, yeah, we should meet up sometime. Like, we should do things. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? And like, he keeps going at it. He keeps going at it. He's like, this girl's twice his age, probably has a boyfriend, and wants nothing to do with him. And he's like, for the next like 10 minutes, just non-stop bothering the hell out of her, texting her and calling her over and over again. And we get on the roller coaster. We're finally on the roller coaster, and he has the great idea to call her on the roller coaster and send a picture of him on the roller coaster.
Oh no.
Okay, so we're on the roller coaster. It's like, grown up. I'm gonna get out my phone, and I'm gonna take a picture of me on the roller coaster with my shirt up. I was like,
no. Please,
no. Please. Just don't do it. He's like, no, dude, it'll be so cool. She'll love me, dude. And like, I'm gonna admit it, he was buff. Like, he played football, I swim with him, and like, me and him, he's got a six-pack. So, he pulls out his phone, and he's like, he's like, hey baby, I'm gonna send you a real cool pic. And I can only imagine what she thought that pic was gonna be. So, we're sitting there, and he pulls out his phone, he's like, yeah, dude, it's gonna be so cool, you're gonna love it. I'm like, come on, just put the phone away. And like, he pulls out, he's like, okay, I'll call you back. And he pulls up his shirt, makes the weirdest face looking at me, he's like, yeah, dude, I'm gonna do it. And he takes the picture, and it's of him like, making more gang signs with his shirt up. And he sends it to her. And when we get off the roller coaster, he has to like, okay, first of all, we get off the roller coaster, and like, you know how there's like the photo booth to show you where the photos are? Well, apparently he did that at the time that the photos were being taken place. So I'm sitting, I look innocent. I'm sitting there staring at my freaking friend Randy, taking a picture with his shirt up on his phone on the roller coaster. And the girl that was operating the photo booth, she was like, Jeriel, you're gonna have to help me out here. Do your I am disgusted voice.
I am disgusted? What the fuck?
Like, she was sitting there like, I am disgusted?
Disgusted?
Like, I don't even what? Like, and she was so confused what was going on. It was like, she had to take the picture off because like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And she had to like, she took the picture off the screen so no one could see it because everyone was laughing at it and taking pictures with their phone of it. And I'm just sitting there like, oh my god, I'm probably gonna get my pass taken away because Randy's such a fucking idiot. Like, no, I don't. I paid $100 for that thing. And so we go, and she calls him back, and he's like, are you fucking stupid? He's like, nah, baby, I just wanted to do it for you. And she's like, no, but seriously, are you fucking retarded? He's like, no, I just really like you, and I thought you'd want to see pics. I'm like, it's seriously like, what the hell? Like, Randy, you need to stop. You're a horny badger, and you need to stop with your life. And, okay, let me think of another one here. Okay, so we're sitting at Subway. We're getting Subway at the one thing. And, okay, it was a really long line. It was like, we usually go on the days that it was like just done raining because like there wouldn't be many people there. It was easy to get on rides. But the one day it was really sunny out, and we took other friends with us. And we're sitting in the line in Subway. Now it was just me and him, me and Randy. The others split up and got food where they wanted to. We were gonna meet back at the one ride and just all eat at the same spot. And he has the great idea, like, there's this 2 girls in front of us. We don't know if they have their parents around or whatever, but he decides to start pulling on their hair and, like, laughing and be like, hey, girl. Like, hey, can I have your number and all that shit? Trying to act, like, smooth and all that. And they're sitting there like, I'm just trying to get my Subway and my mocha-free latte from Starbucks, and you're disrupting this. And, like, he kept going at it. And like, these girls were probably 16. Now, Randy's 13. Like I said, he's kind of buff. So, he has the great idea to keep going at it. And this guy, it must have been one of their boyfriends, but this guy comes up to Randy and starts, like, yelling at him. Like, just screaming at him, like, what the fuck do you think you're doing with my girl and all this shit? And he starts flipping out. He's like, okay, I'm sorry, I won't do it again, I'm sorry. And he's like, yeah, you better not, bitch. And he pushes him. And he walked away, and he was like, we got our food, and he was sitting at the table crying. He's like, I was just trying to have some fun, you know? I was just trying to have some fun getting girl numbers. And he was just crying, and I will never forget that. Because Randy at Dorney Park can never be forgotten. Like, I bet this was his dungeon for where he took the the girls. This is where he went. This is where he went after he took the girls. He put them in the dungeon, and they'd be like, no, bitch, no, please don't hurt me. Because like I don't know, nor do I want to know what Randy did in his free time. Because it was probably really messed up. Okay, that was probably a little bit short. I mean, that was just my little story. I wanted to see how this go. See how it would do. See if you want to get more stories out there. I don't have many, but that was one I could think of. And I had vivid memories of because it still scars me till this day. Fucking Randy. But yeah. Okay, you want to put anything in this, Jerry? Get in here.
Randy seems like a savage. That's all I gotta say. I would be Randy.
You're Randy 2.0.
I mean, I'll probably get kicked in the balls like every fucking day, but it's worth it, 'cause, you know, getting girls.
Dude, the one girl actually slapped him. It was hilarious.
Oh, damn.
He kept going at it,
It's
though.
like... He's like that type of guy to fucking do pranks and just be like, and get fucking bitch slapped for it and fucking sued.
I can't believe, like, all the times he would always do that. He would always pull his shirt up and then take a photo of him throwing up gang signs with his shirt over his head. And, like...
Is he trying to get shot?
I know, but, like, I cannot believe that, like, he did not get his pass taken away from doing that all those times.
Well, I mean, like, if a black person were to do that, they'll immediately get their pass. They would kicked out of Dorney Park. They'll have their picture there. They'll be like, do not allow this guy ever on Dorney Park property. Wait, did it just cut out in
Yeah,
the middle?
it cut out. Sorry about that. It freaking 15 minutes was up. Yeah, but keep
Well, I
going
mean,
from
you
the
could
chill
just
pass.
uh, well, yeah, like he just fucking gets his like he's just chill because he's Randy. He's just like, hey man, you got a nice name, man. I'm gonna let you back in the park, even though you fucking did like you broke every single one of our rules,
And you shot one
fucking
of our employees.
yeah, and you fucking raped one of the girls that was just
In your sex
fucking trying
dungeon
to
in the Devil's Lair.
yeah. And nah, but like if like some random like black guy just comes in, he's just like, hey man, like he's coming with his friends, they're being like rowdy and fucking like stupid, and they're just like doing stuff. They get him like they'll call the police, they call the SWAT and be like, put your hands up, and then, like they're just not doing it. And, like
Drop your
they'll have like ice cream, they'll have like an ice cream in their hand, right? Be like, drop your weapon. He's like, the fuck says an ice cream cone? He's like, fucking drop it now. And he's like, okay, he just throws it off your
He
ground.
shoots him. Projectile! Fire!
Fucking, he's like, oh shit, fire! And he fucking like shoots him like 100 fucking times, like fucking. I can imagine, like you know when that scene in Terminator where he just has the machine gun, he's like, ah!
Yeah!
I just imagine like a SWAT guy, like a huge ass SWAT guy comes out with like a machine gun, and just like wastes like a million fucking bullets on that one guy.
Oh my god.
That's the
Okay.
fucking best.
But in conclusion, Randy is a savage that gets all the ladies at Dorney Park.
Yeah.
I am A.K.A. Land Dolphin, and I will see you in the next video.